Hi, my name is Eli Perez, and this is my audience. I would like for you guys to start imagining this. Imagine that you are a child, and you went to school and you had a great day, and then you come home to find out that your parents are nowhere to be found because they were deported. Well, the reality is that most of you don't probably know that in the United States of America, more than 500,000 parents have been deported since 2009. That's more than 500,000 of parents leaving children behind. Do you know what happens to those children? Those children, once their parents have been deported, the parents lose complete custody of the children, and they're forced to live in group homes of foster cares. Now, according to the Obama administration, in America there's currently 11.3 million illegal immigrants living in the United States of America. 3.7 million people out of those 11.3 million have been expelled between 2009 and 2013. Now, according to Migration Policy Institute, there are several 100,000 children that have either one or no parents. And 5.3 million children are still living with fear of losing their parents. Can you imagine that with me today? Today, I want to give you a little bit more information about the effects on immigration in America, in our country, but also the effects that immigration, when it has to do with parents taken away from the children, what are the effects that causes the children? Now, like I said before, 11.3 million illegal immigrants currently live in America. What do you think that the effects on our country when you have 11.3 million people that are living here illegally? Well, first of all, I can think of one. I can think of financially. Financially, the country suffers when 11.3 million people are working illegally and not paying taxes. The economy declines. Now, the second one is you have 11.3 million families who are constantly in fear of being caught, living with fear when they go out to take their trash out, living with fear when they go out to buy milk for their children, living with fear to get caught and be sent home, being deported. Now, also, there's effects on the children when parental deportation happens. Its effects are long-lasting emotional and economic instability. When you have a child that has suffered economic and social instability, this will lead to worse effects, including psychological trauma, mental hardship, family dissolution, and on boys, they become more aggressive. Now, children with detained parents, they have difficulty accessing conventional health, mental health, and early education and social services. Why is this? Because of the limited availability, and especially when there's a language barrier. Now, I want to close with this story. There was this girl that's called Susanna. Susanna, she was interviewed by a reporter because her parents were deported. And the reporter asked Susanna, he said, Susanna, what do you fear? And she remained quiet and she said, I don't know. And the reporter said, is it fear of being caught? Then Susanna replies and says, Yes. And then the reporter says, why? She says, because if we go out to the mall, or if we go out to take a walk, they might take her. Referring to her single mother, the only thing she has. Now, I believe that no parent or no children should be separated from each other. And I also believe that the solution to this is to create an immigration reform that if your children is born in the United States, the parent should be able to live with their children without having the fear of being deported and being separated from the children. This is my speech.